the Daily Show. My name is Jon Stewart. We got a show for you tonight. A great show. A great show for you tonight. Author Peter Beiner will be here later to discuss... we will be discussing Israel and Gaza. So, you know, start your angry emails now. But let's begin tonight with a young man by the name of Donald Aloysius Trump. As you know, this young man has been embroiled in the Jeffrey Epstein sex trafficking scandal and did what anybody who is innocent when facing an accusation of this type, did what anybody who was innocent would do. He fled the country. He fled the country, taking a jaunt to bonny old Scotland. That's probably not the right accent. To leave his troubles in the United States behind and finally gain an ocean's distance between himself and the Epstein scandal and focus on his new trade deal with the EU. I'm sorry, yes, you there, from the Inverness Castle Times.
Mr. President, was part of the rush to get this deal done to knock the Jeffrey Epstein story out?
Oh, you got to be kidding with that.
Donald Trump, he's all like, how did you even hear about it? I thought you guys just got Baywatch like 3 months ago. Doesn't anybody here have a question about this trade deal sinking both of our economies with tariffs? How high do I have to make the tariffs before you guys shut the up about Epstein? But of course, how do you expect the media to move on when even Trump has trouble doing so? And so it was, on the day of striking a trade deal with the EU, Donald Trump presented once more, this time for the Edinburgh Fringe Festival, his classic Epstein defense, 13 reasons why I'm not involved with a pedophile.
Those files were run by the worst scum on earth. If they had something, they would have released. Now, they can easily put something in the files that's a phony.
Which is why I can't release it. It's simple. If I, Donald Trump, was in the files, they would have released it. So clearly I'm not in the files, but of course, I'm clearly in the files. Which makes them phony. I mean, what do they even have on Trump? A creepy drawing Trump gave to Epstein? Please.
I don't do drawings. I'm not a drawing person.
Your Honor, I submit to the court, if there is one thing I would never do, it is draw. As you know, I suffer from tiny hands. I cannot physically even perform the task of drawing. I do not possess the motor skills and muscle strength required. Oh. I cannot draw, not now. Not ever. Although...
Sometimes people say, would you draw a building and I'll draw 4 lines and a little roof, you know, for a charity stuff. But I'm not a drawing person. I don't do drawings of women, that I can tell you.
I mean, sometimes people would say, would you draw a woman? And I draw parentheses for breasts and a triangle for bush for charity. For charity. I wouldn't call them drawings, more of a cubist pastiche of punctuation and geometric shapes to trick the eye. Some would see a naked woman, of course. Others would see an old woman holding a falcon, riding a hoverboard with a triangle for a vagina. Look, the point is this. I don't draw. In Trump's defense, he did end his relationship with Epstein in the aughts. Perhaps a look into why he ended it will exonerate Trump.
That's such old history. Very easy to explain, but I don't want to waste your time by explaining it. He did something that was inappropriate.
What he said was Epstein had done something inappropriate, and that's why they're no longer friends. You see, Donald Trump recognized that Epstein had finally crossed a line. Now, if it were me, obviously, giving this explanation in front of reporters, I probably would have stopped there. But since I am not, Trump went on to describe Epstein's inappropriate behavior, and wait till you hear what was the Rubicon that Epstein crossed.
He hired help, and I said, don't ever do that again. He stole people that worked for me. I said, don't ever do that again. He did it again, and I threw him out of the place, persona non grata.
Yes. You all know him as Jeffrey Epstein, the sex trafficker. But I knew his dark side. He was the sex trafficking, I was like, okay. But he was also a low-level employee poacher. And that, I cannot have. Anyway, Mr. President, do you want to slice this bologna any thinner?
By the way, I never went to the island, and Bill Clinton went there supposedly 28 times.
You expect me to believe that Bill Clinton went to the island only 28 times? No way. I mean, if anybody had VIP Diamond Island status, there's probably still parrots alive on that island going, hey, Bill, back again. Hey, Bill. Hey, Bill. How you doing, Bill? What's up, Bill? But here comes. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I'm okay. That is truly the best parrot impression you'll hear. Here comes my favorite part of the defense. Trump's ego and narcissism are so central to his being that even his denial of going to the island comes with a caveat.
I never had the privilege of going to his island, and I did turn it down.
The privilege? The f***? Hey, Donald, want to go to the island this weekend? Well, first of all, Jeffrey, thank you for thinking of me. Unfortunately, that's the weekend that the teen pageant that I bought is installing the indoor security locker room cameras. Really? But luckily for Trump, it wasn't all Epstein-related pressers. He was able to get in some of his beloved whack-a-ball.
Mr. Trump, are you enjoying the Scottish hospitality? Are you enjoying the Scottish hospitality?
See? There you are. You enjoying? Get in my belly. Are you enjoying it? There you go. That's what it's about. That's got to soothe Trump's soul.
Mr. Trump, can you escape the Jeffrey Epstein crisis?
Is Epstein what they yell in Scotland instead of for? Epstein! Boy, this is tough. To extend the golf metaphor, Trump finds himself in the rough. But he's a championship caliber golfsman, battle tested. And I think we all know how the best golfers in the world get out of a bad lie.
Donald Trump being busted cheating at golf. We can see a caddy dropping a ball there for the president while he played at one of his courses in Scotland.
When the going gets tough, the tough pay someone to cheat for you. But this moment on the course, seemingly random, could not be more representative of Trump's entire existence. He moves with complete confidence in this world because he requires that everyone in his orbit do whatever they can, including cheating, to ensure that things go Trump's way. This has been his whole life. Don't want to go to Vietnam? Get a podiatrist friend of the family to bone spur you up. Your casino is failing? Perhaps Daddy can illegally float you $3 million in chips to try and save it. Impeached for an attempted coup? Your caddy today is the Kentucky Fried Reaper. And never like to speak ill of the dead. Why would you even say that? And obviously for the Epstein case, Trump has no shortage of caddies willing to shame themselves. Here's Congressman Tim Burchett, pre-Trump, being named in the files.
Congressman, why do you think so many Democrats are committed to protecting the list of a dead pedophile?
Too many of my colleagues, I'm afraid, are compromised in this area for whatever reason. The trash can is very deep. It's not a swamp. It's an open sewer.
It's a sewer. Democrats are all over the plane logs. It's an open sewer. I'm sorry, Trump was also on Epstein's plane? Need a ball drop over here?
You know, President Trump admitted that he flew on his dadgum plane. Just because somebody flew on a plane doesn't mean they're a dadgum pedophile.
Wow. You know what? I always find that the worse it is, the folksier they get. Well, Mr. Trump, he's not a daggum, gosh darn, dag-nabbed pedophile. I mean, kiss my grits. I'll guarantee you he's not using that terminology in other sex offender cases. Well, gosh darn if Diddy ain't 2 biscuits short of a country biscuit. He's 2 biscuits short of a country breakfast, but that don't make everyone at the freak-off cracker-barrelers. I honestly think my favorite thing about this is watching conspiracy theorists have to unravel the red string that they themselves originally strung out. Here's the OG conspiracy theorist Glenn Beck at his excitement for Trump's beginning of the second term.
The only thing I care about is the scandal of the pedophiles, and in the next 10 days, you're going to see the Epstein file released. Day number 1, Kash Patel walks in. By the end of the day, it will be released.
Day 1! Deep state exposed. Oh, I'm sorry, Trump's in the rough? I'll get right on that ball drop.
What the left is saying, and some people now on his team are saying, he's in the report. With 15-year-olds? Really? Do you actually believe that?
I have seen some clips that would be consistent with... did buy a teenage beauty pageant. But listen, Beck, you're the master at making connections, so let's see you unconnect it.
I mean, let's be honest. 20 years ago, if, this was like, hey, he was on an island with 25-year-old models, I would be going, probably, okay? 15, 16-year-olds, that's not Donald Trump. It's not Donald Trump. I don't believe that. Do you? I say, no way that's true.
What? No! You're not, there's no magic X in it. You can't just magic X conspiracy theories. White people being replaced by voting illegal immigrants? No! The X has spoken. But of course, Trump's caddies can't do everything, and it's given Democrats hope that they finally have Donald Trump. For so long, the Democrats have been Wile E. Coyote to Donald Trump's Roadrunner. The Democrats thought they had Trump with the felony convictions. They thought they had Trump with the Access Hollywood tape, but every time he got away. But now, with the reporting on the Epstein files, the only way that this guy wiggles out of this one is if, for some reason, convicted sex trafficker Ghislaine Maxwell swears under oath that Trump had nothing to do with it. But why would she do that? Coyote, you finally got the Roadrunner.
Mr. President, the president completely rule out a pardon for Ghislaine Maxwell when you landed. Is that something you would ever consider, and why?
Pardon for who?
For Ghislaine Maxwell.
Well, I'm allowed to give her a pardon.
Meep, meep. But now, of course, until the pardon happens, there is other stuff Trump can do.
President Trump went on Truth Social last night and said that Beyonce, Oprah, and Vice President Kamala Harris should all be prosecuted for receiving or giving endorsement money during the last election.
That's right. Trump is now calling for the imprisonment of all the most popular people in the country, and Kamala Harris. And the most concerning thing about this is that...
Not Beyonce, John! That is some bullshit right there.
Oh, my God! And ladies and gentlemen, it's Jessica Williams. I can't believe it. This is so exciting. My God. It's Emmy nominee Jessica Williams. Wait, Jessica, where are you?
I'm in Scotland, John.
What?
And I am here because I have had it with Trump. He's got to come clean about Epstein. I am sick of this.
I agree. He's been doing this for weeks, though. How much longer can he avoid talking about it?
I mean, obviously, it depends on how many black people he has left.
Black people? Why do black people matter?
Why do black people matter, John? What the dude? Well, John, we still got a lot of work to do.
I know. And I will take this time to listen.
Reflect.
But I meant, why do they matter to the Epstein story?
It's because Trump is trying to throw every black person he can think of in front of this scandal to distract us. First, he released the Martin Luther King Jr. files. Then he accused Obama of treason. And now he wants to prosecute Oprah and Beyonce? The nerve, John. The nerve. He's coming after all of our greatest black people. Who's next? Michael Jordan? Michael B. Jordan? Michael C. Jordan?
Jessica, who is Michael C. Jordan?
I don't know, John, but he better watch his back. I'm scared for him. Trump is going to target every exceptional black person he can think of. We're about a week away from him saying that Urkel did 9/11. Urkel! Did he do that? No, John, no, he didn't. He was nowhere near the towers that day. He was nowhere near them. Honestly, seriously, I just hope this whole thing wraps up before Trump gets to me.
Jessica, God, I hate to even hear you talk. Don't be nervous, Jessica. Trump isn't going to come after you.
Wait. Excuse me? He won't come after me? What, I'm not an exceptional enough black person for Trump? I'm not famous enough to be publicly accused of treason or doing 9/11? You don't know where I was that day. You don't know me. I'm sorry, but I'm nominated for an Emmy for supporting actress in a comedy.
You're very good. You're very good in that show.
I can at least be accused of misdemeanor election fraud, you butthead.
What? I'm sorry. Of course you'd be on that list.
Oh, okay. But, where on that list?
Above Urkel?
Technically, I'm just below Urkel for now.
Look, Jessica, I mean this sincerely. You are notable enough for Donald Trump to accuse you of treason, to distract from a pedophilia scandal.
Oh, John, that is just so sweet. Thank you so much. It's really nice.
Now, doesn't that make you nervous?
No. We have a failsafe. Trump is so desperate for black approval. One compliment, and we're off the prosecution list and in the Oval Office being named Secretary of HUD. Because if there's one thing old white guys love, it's getting a compliment from a black person.
I'm not sure you can generalize all old white people.
Oh, wait, oh my God, John? I meant to say, I like love your haircut.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You know, I asked for a fade.
Did you ask for a fade?
You proved your point, Williams.
Did I do that?
Yeah.
Take